morning. Let us remain standing for our university prayer. But before we pray, may I ask that we observe a minute of silence in memory of our departed fellow Zimbabweans because of the coronavirus pandemic. Let's observe a minute of silence, please. Let us pray. Almighty God, creator of heaven and earth, giver and sustainer of all life, fountain of knowledge and wisdom, we do praise and honor you. For in your divine will and foreknowledge, you have established this great institution, Chinhoyi University of Technology, to embark on a noble mission, that of producing innovative and skilled graduates to serve their motherland, Zimbabwe, and beyond. You have blessed this great institution with capable leaders. Under their leadership, may it be propelled to great heights. May your spirit inspire all the workers in this university to be men and women of integrity, honest in small as in great things. We thank you, Almighty, for the students you have called to this great institution. May you grant them wisdom to excel in their disciplines and humility to shun selfish desires. May Chinhoyi University of Technology remain faithful to her noble cause. Amen.
Your Excellency and Chancellor, Chinhoyi University of Technology welcomes you to its 16th graduation ceremony, which is being held using a blended virtual mode because of the coronavirus pandemic, which could not allow us to celebrate this great and momentous occasion face to face with all our successful graduates of the 2020 graduating class. Nevertheless, Your Excellency and Chancellor, most of our graduates are able to follow and participate in the graduation proceedings in the comfort of their homes because of the various live streaming platforms we have arranged for them. Your Excellency and Chancellor, I now invite you to constitute this congregation as the 16th graduation ceremony of the Chinhoyi University of Technology.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I hereby declare this congregation of the Chinhoyi University of Technology duly constituted as the 16th graduation ceremony.
Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, Dr. Emerson Dambuzo Mnangagwa, Honorable Minister of Higher and Tertiary Education, Innovation, Science and Technology Development, Professor Dr. Amon Murwira, Honorable Minister of Finance and Economic Development, Professor Mtuli Ngube, in absentia, Honorable Minister of State for Provincial Affairs, Mashonaland West Province, Miss Mary Muliswa Chikoka, all ministers of government here present, Chairman of Public Service Commission, Dr. Vincent Wungwe, Honorable Deputy Minister of Higher and Tertiary Education, Innovation, Science and Technology Development, Honorable Raymo Machingura, Honorable Members of Parliament and Senators here present, His Worship the Mayor of Chinhoyi, Chancellors from sister universities here present, the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Higher and Tertiary Education, Innovation, Science and Technology Development, Professor Fanuel Tagwira, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Chairman of Chinhoyi University of Technology Council, Engineer Martin Manua, members of Chinhoyi University of Technology Council virtually following these proceedings, Pro Vice Chancellor, Academic Affairs and Administration, Professor Mpofu, Pro Vice Chancellor, Business Development, Resource Mobilization, Professor Zororo Muranda, Pro Vice Chancellors from sister universities virtually following proceedings, Captains of Industry and Commerce, Deans of Schools and Directors of Institutes of the Chinhoyi University of Technology, Chairpersons of Departments, and the members of Chinhoyi University of Technology community, President and all members of the Student Representative Council, parents, guardians, spouses, graduands, and all invited guests. Today, Your Excellency and Chancellor, I feel greatly honored to welcome you to this year's 16th graduation ceremony of Chinhoyi University of Technology. On behalf of the University Council, Senate, students, and the entire Chinhoyi community, I am deeply grateful that you were able to set aside time from your busy schedule to officiate at this year's graduation ceremony, a period that is like none other in the history of the university. The coronavirus, or COVID-19 pandemic, entered the academic calendar midway, raging like a bull in a storm, and has since kept the university moving on its belly. The question asked is whether to stop moving until the storm is over or to continue moving with the storm. As I pause to reflect on the appropriate response, allow me, Your Excellency and Chancellor, to extend a hearty welcome to our Minister of Higher Tertiary Education, Innovation, Science and Technology Development, Professor Dr. Amon Murwira, the Deputy Minister of Honorable Raimo Machingura, and the Permanent Secretary, Professor Fanuel Tagwira. I also wish to acknowledge the presence of all other government ministers and friends of Chinhoyi University of Technology who have graced this occasion or are watching this event from the comfort of their offices or residence. Fellow Vice Chancellors, I welcome you all. Chinhoyi University of Technology, Your Excellency and Chancellor, chose to run with the COVID-19 storm instead of seeking shelter in the storm until it had gone past. In doing so, the institution created a new normal to facilitate teaching, learning, knowledge transfer processes. This has largely been a move from the prescriptive precepts of Education 3.0 that is based on knowledge of standardized facts and procedures. This is the system that throughout Zimbabwe's history has facilitated education that we now acknowledge as having delivered literacy and numeracy. The transition from Education 5.0, which encompasses innovation and industrialization that will deliver tangible products in the form of goods and services, has not been easy. While the university, through its useful academic, has been able to articulate and implement the culture and heritage-driven higher education philosophy, it is unfortunate that the teaching, learning, and the knowledge delivery platforms have been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. This has placed spokes in the wheels that drive higher education to greatly slow down our efforts. As part of its contribution to the country's mitigatory efforts in fighting COVID-19, the university established an elaborate process for mass production of alcohol-based hand sanitizer and at its yet-to-be commissioned Innovation Hub. In essence, the university ably demonstrated that the inclusion of innovation and industrialization as pillars in Education 5.0 is with merit and very actionable. To this end, the university is grateful to government for the financial support to not only establish Innovation Hub, but also the agro-industrial park, whose foundation stone you will be laying today. There is already an array of agricultural activities on this site. All these were born out of the need to realize the full cycle of Education 5.0 as originally proposed and promoted by the Ministry of Higher and Tertiary Education, Innovation, Science and Technology Development. Allow me, Your Excellency and Chancellor, to congratulate you for a vision and statement of fact that stresses the point that Zimbabwe's higher education, as a child born out of the struggle, will deliver an equitable but very productive knowledge industry for the country's socio-economic development. Today, Your Excellency and Chancellor, the university has invited you to officiate at this auspicious occasion the graduation of men and women who in the last stretch of the run have encountered COVID-19 pandemic storm, but have kept on running and have reached the destination. Allow me, sir, to congratulate the graduates for working tirelessly for the last 4 to 5 years, the parents, the guardians, and spouses for standing steady by their sides. The university is presenting the following categories of graduates for the conferment of degrees of the Chinhoyi University of Technology. Undergraduate, BSc Agricultural Sciences and Technology, 165. Art and Design, 135. Engineering, Science and Technology, 267. Entrepreneurship and Business Sciences, 1,030. Hospitality and Tourism, 97. Natural Science and Mathematics, 27. Wildlife and Ecology and Conservation, 11. Graduate, these are master's students. Engineering Project Management, 57. Strategic Management, 234. Post-Harvest Science and Technology, 14. Supply Chain Management, 117. Hospitality and Tourism, 14. Biodiversity Conservation, 6. Data Analytics, 33. Today, Your Excellency and Chancellor, the very first cohort of Masters in Data Analytics is graduating. Of special mention among the Masters graduates from the Strategic Management cohort is Acting Commissioner General Moses Chihovu of Zimbabwe Prisons and Correctional Services. He is one of many who have, by example, made the point that age and rank are not an impediment to the quest of enlightenment. Your Excellency and Chancellor, the university has responded in the last 2 years to innovation and industrialization tenets of Education 5.0 by enrolling over 20 students in funded graduate research programs in the various schools and institutes. 5 of them are graduating today with Master of Philosophy degrees. I am appealing to industrialists in the private sector for financial support of this group so that we achieve the anticipated research output. These efforts constitute the country's broad industrialization programs to achieve Vision 2030. Today, the university is presenting to you, Your Excellency and Chancellor, 8 Master of Philosophy, 8 Doctor of Philosophy degree graduates from those who completed their studies by research in agricultural science and technology, entrepreneurship, business sciences, and long life learning and development studies. Allow me, Your Excellency and Chancellor, on behalf of Senate and Council, to thank the many academic and support staff who have worked tirelessly with graduates to make this day a reality. Government effort through the Ministry of Higher Tertiary Education, Innovation, Science and Technology Development cannot go unreported. We thank you, Honorable Minister Professor Dr. Amon Murwira, your staff, for your relentless support and encouragement to hold forth and continue to push the frontiers of higher education to advance the national socio-economic development agenda. May I also take this opportunity to appeal to industry to accept the new normal and quickly take up the new industries that are being created by your universities, as demonstrated in the innovation hubs and industrial parks. These are the nation's homegrown solutions. To you, graduates, nasi izwarenyu, makorokoto, amhlope, congratulations. I thank you.
ceremony at Chinhoyi University of Technology. And this year's graduation is running under the theme Championing Research for Innovation, Industrialization and Modernization through Heritage-Based Education Model 5.0. Now joining us now is the Director, Marketing and Public Relations, Dr. Musekiwa Tapera. Dr. Tapera, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. Good morning, viewers. Good morning, everyone.
Now for starters, can you please give us a brief background of this institution?
Thank you very much. Chinhoyi University of Technology is a relatively new university compared to the old institutions. It came into being through an act of parliament in 2001, and it started off as a Chinhoyi University of Zimbabwe degree program. Oh. And when it started with the School of Hospitality and Tourism and Engineering, and School of Engineering. These were not schools then; they were departments. All these were being superintended by the University of Zimbabwe. But in Chinhoyi University of Technology in 2002, 2003 began to operate.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I hereby confer the awards of degrees, diplomas and certificates of the Chinhoyi University of Technology to the candidates for these awards as approved by Senate and Council.
Your Excellency and Chancellor, I now call upon the Deans of Schools and the Director of the Institute of Lifelong Learning and Development Studies to present to you graduates who were awarded Doctor of Philosophy degrees, Master of Philosophy degrees, graduates who achieved distinctions and first class in their studies who are here today, and those following the graduation proceedings virtually from their homes.
The graduates in the School of Agricultural Sciences and Technology will be presented by the Dean, Professor Crispin Murungweni.
Your Excellency and Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you those graduates in the School of Agricultural Sciences and Technology who were awarded the Doctor of Philosophy degrees and Master of Philosophy degrees who are here today. Doctor of Philosophy degree, Gotosa Jefta. Title of thesis, Optimization of Mineral Nitrogen Use and Improvement of Soil Physical Fertility and Maize Productivity under Conservation Agriculture along a rainfall gradient in Zimbabwe. Moyo Elisha Nyikadzino. Title of thesis, Analysis of Climate Dynamics, Climate Model Selection and Impacts on Maize Production for the Gutu, Chirumanzu and Rishavani districts in Zimbabwe. Master of Philosophy degree, graduating virtually. May graduates from the School of Agricultural Sciences and Technology who attained distinctions and first-class degrees and those who are graduating virtually in the comfort of their homes, please rise. Your Excellency and Chancellor, Dube Sizalobuhle awarded the degree with first class. Bachelor of Science Honors Degree in Biotechnology, representing the graduates is Musa Delights, awarded the Vice Chancellor's Award and the degree with first class. Bachelor of Science Honors Degree in Environmental Science and Technology, representing the graduates is Mufambi Robert Raymond, awarded the Vice Chancellor's Award and the degree with first class. Bachelor of Science Honors Degree in Animal Production, representing the graduates is Mundida General Biven, awarded the Vice Chancellor's Award and the degree with first class. Bachelor of Science Honors Degree in Environmental Health, representing the graduates is Saungweme Priska, awarded the Vice Chancellor's Award and the degree with first class.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I hereby confer the award of degrees of the Chinhoyi University of Technology to the candidates for these awards who are graduating with distinctions and first-class degrees, and those graduating virtually as presented by the Dean.
The graduates in the School of Art and Design will be presented by the Dean, Dr. Verity Muzenda.
Your Excellency and Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the graduate in the School of Art and Design who has awarded the Master of Philosophy degree, who is here today. Master of Philosophy degree. Mupfumbati Lainet, title of dissertation, Developing a Technology-Based Instructional Tool for Computer-Aided Garment Pattern Making Training, Zimbabwe Polytechnics. May graduates from the School of Art and Design who attained first-class degrees and those who are graduating virtually in the comfort of their homes, please rise. Your Excellency and Chancellor, candidates from the School of Art and Design with first-class degrees who are here today and those who are listed in the graduation booklet who are graduating virtually, certified the academic requirements and are hereby recommended for the award of degrees in the following programs. Bachelor of Science Honors in Creative Art and Design degree. Representing the graduates is Maunganidze Terraishe, awarded the Vice Chancellor's Award and the degree with first class. Bachelor of Science Honors in Creative Art and Industrial Design degree. Representing the graduates is Matumbure Enoch Gateway, awarded the Vice Chancellor's Award and the degree with first class. Bachelor of Science Honors in Clothing Fashion Design degree. Representing the graduates is Chinhoyi Nyasha Jane, awarded the Vice Chancellor's Award and the degree with first class.
Congratulations. By virtue of the authority vested in me, I hereby confer the award of degrees of the Chinhoyi University of Technology to the candidates for these awards who are graduating with distinctions and first-class degrees, and those graduating virtually as presented by the Dean.
The graduates in the School of Engineering Sciences and Technology will be presented by the Dean, Engineer Edson Manyumbu.
Your Excellency and Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the graduates in the School of Engineering Sciences and Technology who were awarded Master of Philosophy degrees who are here today. Masheka Martin, title of dissertation, Design of an Automated Vehicle Pollution Control System. Sanyanga Tapiwanashe Miranda, title of dissertation, Economic Pattern Prediction based on analytics of political, economic, socio-cultural, technical, environmental, and legal factors in developing countries, a case study of Zimbabwe. May graduates from the School of Engineering Sciences and Technology who attained distinctions and first-class degrees and those who are graduating virtually in the comfort of their homes, please rise. Your Excellency Chancellor, candidates from the School of Engineering Sciences and Technology with distinctions and first-class degrees who are here today, and those who are listed in the graduation booklet who are graduating virtually, satisfied the academic requirements and are hereby recommended for the award of degrees in the following programs. Master of Science in Engineering Project Management degree. Representing the graduates is Chinhoyi Farai Paul. Chancellor's Award and the degree with distinction.
Congratulations.
Bachelor of Engineering Honors in Production Engineering. Bachelor of Engineering Honors in Mechatronic Engineering degree. Representing the graduates is Karumbiza Prosper Tinashe, awarded the degree with first class.
Congratulations.
Bachelor of Engineering Honors in Fuels and Energy degree. Representing the graduates is Bunjira Desire, awarded the Vice Chancellor's Award and the degree with first class.
Congratulations.
Bachelor of Science Honors in Environmental Engineering degree. Representing graduates is Mutasa Brai, awarded the Vice Chancellor's Award and the degree with first class.
Congratulations.
Bachelor of Science Honors in Information Technology degree. Representing the graduates is Simangoloid Emmanuel, awarded the Vice Chancellor's Award and the degree with first class.
Congratulations. By virtue of the authority vested in me, I hereby confer the award of degrees of the Chinhoyi University of Technology to the candidates for these awards who are graduating with distinctions and first-class degrees, and those graduating virtually as presented by the Dean.
The graduates in the School of Entrepreneurship and Business Sciences will be presented by the Dean, Professor Marian Tukuta.
Your Excellency and Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you those graduates in the School of Entrepreneurship and Business Sciences who were awarded Doctor of Philosophy degrees and Master of Philosophy degree who are here today. Doctor of Philosophy degree, Chikaje Lovemore. Title of the thesis, the mediating role of customer satisfaction and loyalty on the relationship between service quality and job performance, perceptions of university graduates in Zimbabwe.
Congratulations.
Masaire Rosemary Farai, title of the thesis, impact of policy consistencies on the performance and reputation of public sector institutions in Zimbabwe.
Congratulations.
Mbizi Rangarirai, title of the thesis, Sustainable Financing for Commercial Agriculture in Zimbabwe, an analysis and challenges of available options. Murebwa Shepherd, title of the thesis, Influence of Organizational Personality on Entrepreneurial Behavior and Performance of State-Owned Enterprises and Parastatals in Zimbabwe. Master of Philosophy degree, Muchandona Charity, title of the dissertation, Consumer Ethnocentrism and Acceptance of Imported and Domestic Grocery Products in Harare, Zimbabwe. May graduates from the School of Entrepreneurship and Business Sciences who are graduating with distinctions and first-class degrees, and those who are graduating virtually in the comfort of their homes, please rise. Your Excellency and Chancellor, candidates from the School of Entrepreneurship and Business Sciences with the distinctions and first-class degrees who are here today, and those who are listed in the graduation booklet who are graduating virtually, satisfied the academic requirements and are hereby recommended for the award of degrees in the following programs: Master of Science in Data Analytics degree, representing graduates is Chitate Herbert, was awarded Vice Chancellor's Award and the degree with distinction. Master of Science in Applied Entrepreneurship degree, representing the graduates is Mparangi Simbarashe, awarded Vice Chancellor's Award, the degree with distinction, and Stan Big Bang over Best Graduated Student in MSc Applied Entrepreneurship. Master of Science degree in Strategic Management, representing graduates is Chilomo Josam, awarded Vice Chancellor's Award, the degree with distinction. Your Excellency and Chancellor, also representing the graduates in the Master of Science in Strategic Management degree is none other than one of your service chiefs, Commissioner General Chihovu Moses Cyril Ngawaite. Master of Science degrees at Strategic Management, Supply Chain Management, representing the graduates is Vicky Tinofirei, awarded Vice Chancellor's Award, the degree with the distinction, and Dr. Newton Demba over Best Graduating Student in MSc Supply Chain Management. Bachelor of Science Honors degree in International Marketing, representing the graduates is Jonasi Yolanda, awarded Vice Chancellor's Award, the degree with the first class, Data Master Dean's Award for the Best Graduating Student in International Marketing, and Old Muchkos Award for the Best Graduating Student in International Marketing. Bachelor of Science Honours degree in Accountancy, representing the graduates in Zidlovu Jeffrey Tatenda Ashe, awarded Vice Chancellor's Award, the degree with the first class, and Old Muchko Best Graduating Student in Accountancy. Bachelor of Science Honours degree in Retail Management and Consumer Science, representing graduates is Mundiripo Patience, awarded the degree with the first class, and CAPS Award for the best graduating student in Retail Management and Consumer Science. Bachelor of Science Honours degree in Supply Chain Management, representing graduates is Musendo Kuda, awarded the degree with the first class, Supply Chain Association of Zimbabwe Best Graduating Student, BSc Supply Chain Management, overall Best Graduating Student Supply Chain Management, CAPS Award for the Best Graduating Student in BSc Supply Chain Management. Bachelor of Science Honours degree in Business Management and Entrepreneurship, representing graduates is Sakala Ignatius, awarded Vice Chancellor's Award, the degree with the first class, Data Master Best Graduating Student, BSc Entrepreneurship and Business Management, Zimbabwe Entrepreneurial University Best Graduating Student in BSc Entrepreneurship and Business Management, and the CAPS Award for the Best Graduating Student in BSc Entrepreneurship and Business Management.
Congratulations. By virtue of the authority vested in me, I hereby confer the award of degrees of the Chinhoyi University of Technology to the candidates for these awards who are graduating with distinctions and first-class degrees, and those graduating virtually as presented by the Dean.
The graduates in the School of Hospitality and Tourism will be presented by the Dean, Dr. Nelson Zengeni.
May graduates from the School of Hospitality and Tourism who are graduating with distinctions and first-class degrees, and those who are graduating virtually in the comfort of their homes, please rise. Your Excellency and Chancellor, candidates from the School of Hospitality and Tourism with distinctions and first-class degrees who are here today, and those who are listed in the graduation booklet who are graduating virtually, satisfied the academic requirements and are hereby recommended for the award of degrees in the following programs. Master of Science in Hospitality and Tourism degree. Representing the graduates is Quinje Catherine Paada, awarded the Vice Chancellor's Award, the degree with distinction, and Cat Hotels Award for the best graduating student, MSc Hospitality and Tourism. Bachelor of Science Honours in Hospitality and Tourism degree. Representing the graduates is Chifamba Henrietta Paidamoyo, awarded the degree with first class, Africa Sun Award for the best graduating student in BSc Hospitality and Tourism, and Cat Hotels Award for the best graduating student in BSc Hospitality and Tourism. Bachelor of Science Honours degree in Travel and Recreation. This candidate is graduating virtually.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I hereby confer the award of degrees of the Chinhoyi University of Technology to the candidates for these awards who are graduating with distinctions and first-class degrees, and those graduating virtually as presented by the Dean.
The graduates in the School of Natural Sciences and Mathematics will be presented by the Dean, Dr. Ngobizita Siziba.
May the graduates from the School of Natural Sciences and Mathematics who are graduating with first-class degrees and those who are graduating virtually in the comfort of their homes, please rise. Your Excellence and Chancellor, candidates from the School of Natural Sciences and Mathematics with first-class degrees who are here today, and those who are listed in the graduation booklet who are graduating virtually, satisfied the academic requirements, and are hereby recommended for the award of degrees in the following programs: Bachelor of Science, Honors in Biology. Representing the graduates is Mduluza Tagada Pariana Treasure, awarded the Vice Chancellor's Award and the degree with first class. Bachelor of Science in Chemistry degree, Bachelor of Science Honors in Mathematics degree. Representing the graduates is Manovo Godnos, awarded the Vice Chancellor's Award and the degree with first class. Bachelor of Science Honors in Physics degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I hereby confer the awards of degrees of the Chinhoyi University of Technology to the candidates for these awards who are graduating with first-class degrees and those graduating virtually as presented by the Dean.
Graduates in the School of Wildlife, Ecology and Conservation will be presented by the Dean, Professor Edson Gandiwa.
Your Excellency and Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the graduate in the School of Wildlife, Ecology and Conservation, who was awarded the Master of Philosophy degree, who is here today. Master of Philosophy degree. Mamombe Rudo, title of dissertation: Change Risks, Vulnerabilities, Adaptation and Decision Making for the Water Sector in the City of Harare, Zimbabwe. May graduates from the School of Wildlife, Ecology and Conservation with distinctions and first class
degrees, and those who are graduating virtually in the comfort of their homes, please rise. Your Excellency and Chancellor, candidates from the School of Wildlife, Ecology and Conservation with distinction and first-class degrees who are here today, and those who are listed in the graduation booklet who are graduating virtually, satisfy the academic requirements and are hereby recommended for the award of degrees in the following programs. Master of Science in Biodiversity Conservation degree. Representing the graduates is Chinhoyi Tapera, awarded the degree with the Vice Chancellor's Award and the degree with distinction. Bachelor of Science Honors in Wildlife and Safari Management degree. Bachelor of Science Honors in Wildlife Ecology and Conservation degree. Representing the graduates is Maurede Tafadzwa Poshia, awarded the Vice Chancellor's Award and the degree with first class.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I hereby confer the award of degrees of the Chinhoyi University of Technology to the candidates for these awards who are graduating with distinctions and first-class degrees, and those graduating virtually as presented by the Dean.
The graduates in the Institute of Lifelong Learning and Development Studies will be presented by the Director, Professor Jacob Mapara.
Your Excellency and Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you those graduates in the Institute of Lifelong Learning and Development Studies who were awarded Doctor of Philosophy degree and Master of Philosophy degree who are here today. Doctor of Philosophy degree, Kajau Lazarus, title of thesis, An Analysis of Indigenous Healing Practices in Mental Health Care in Epworth, Zimbabwe, towards a culturally appropriate therapy.
Congratulations.
Doctor of Philosophy degree, Mutize Lisen Tererai, title of thesis, Socioeconomic Dimensions of Negotiated Settlements, a case of Zimbabwe's Government of National Unity, 2009 to 2013.
Congratulations.
Master of Philosophy degree, title of dissertation, Waste Management, in search of a sustainable strategy for the disposal of disposable baby diapers and sanitary pads in Gweru City, Zimbabwe. Nyamayadenga Victor.
Congratulations.
May graduates from the Institute of Lifelong Learning and Development Studies graduating with a distinction and those who are graduating virtually in the comfort of their homes please rise. Your Excellency and Chancellor, candidates from the Institute of Lifelong Learning and Development Studies with distinctions and who are here today, and those who are listed in the graduate booklet and represented by prominent Tumbare, who was awarded with a degree with distinction,
satisfied the academic requirements and are hereby recommended for the award of the degree in the following program: Master of Science in Sustainable Technologies and Livelihoods degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I hereby confer the awards or degrees of the Chinhoyi University of Technology to the candidates for these awards who are graduating with distinctions and those graduating virtually as presented by the Dean.
Your Excellency and Chancellor, I now invite you to dissolve this congregation as the 16th graduation ceremony of the Chinhoyi University of Technology.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I hereby duly declare this congregation of Chinhoyi University of Technology dissolved as the 16th graduation ceremony.
has a remarkable reputation and a vision to be a world-class center of excellence in technological innovation and entrepreneurship in Zimbabwe and beyond. With 4 campuses, 2 hotels, 8,000 plus students, and over 100 PhD holders and professors, CUT has gained its place as one of the top universities in the country. Our research is world-class, and it's shaping sustainable community development through technology and innovation. CUT offers unique problem-solving and thought-provoking degrees such as mechatronics, ICT, MSc Strategic Management, MSc Data Analytics, MSc Wildlife and Biodiversity, and many more through the following schools: Agricultural Sciences and Technology, Art and Design, Entrepreneurship and Business Sciences, and Graduate Business School, Engineering Sciences and Technology, Natural Sciences and Mathematics, Wildlife, Ecology and Conservation, Tourism and Hospitality, and Institute of Lifelong Learning and Development Studies. At CUT, learning is creative, collaborative, and adapts to ever-changing needs. Our focus is global. Our campuses are thriving and expanding. We stay ahead of the entrepreneurial curve, offering an inspiring atmosphere and a cutting-edge experience, creating graduates with influence, going beyond the lecture room, partnering with captains of industry. At CUT, we believe in your potential.
From all over the world by putting incentives, because Chinhoyi, as you know, Chinhoyi is a very small town which is very difficult to attract high-skilled labor. So Prof CCB came with some incentives to try and make sure that we get some of it. So from 2009, the university carved a new academic landscape when PhD holders, professors came to trooped to Chinhoyi. And we saw a massive development of the university in terms of academic leadership, in terms of research.
Having managed to attract that kind of leadership, how then can we say this university is unique?
This university is unique in the sense that it's a university of about 11,000 students, but led by senior academics with solid backgrounds in terms of skills. We have PhD holders who are now over 200, including professors who are leading them. So when a student comes here, he is assured, or she is assured, to be handled by the top-notch academics that one can ever find in any other university. So Chinhoyi University is unique, but not only that. Our mandate is a special mandate. We are a technology university. And we are now talking about 5.0, but we are lucky that this has been part and parcel of our DNA. It has been part and parcel of our culture. So what people are going to witness today is part and parcel of the uniqueness that I'm talking about. The projects it's projects in reality. It's not theory and theory in class. We do theory in class, but we also make sure that we produce tangible things that help society. Problem solving, research.
Now, your last words to the people at home and anyone who may want to enroll at this institution.
Chinhoyi University of Technology is now a mature university. Mature in terms of human capital base, in terms of research, and in terms of the education 5.0. Because we are saying 5.0, the doctrine 5.0, is meant to transform higher education from simply a sector of regurgitating knowledge, of amassing a lot of knowledge in your head, but without any tangible benefits to society. So we are saying, Chinhoyi University of Technology is leading the pack, among other universities as well. We are not competing, but is leading the pack in producing goods and services that address real societal challenges. So I want to urge those of our prospective students that Chinhoyi University of Technology is a university of choice.
Chinhoyi University of Technology is a university of choice. It does not compete with any institutions, but rather it leads. And our motto here at Chinhoyi University of Technology is technology, innovation, and wealth. Join us just now.
My name is Dr. Verit Mzenda. I'm the Executive Dean in the School of Art and Design, Chinhoyi University of Technology. Our vision is to be the world-class center of the study of art and design technologies. Our mission is we are committed to producing rigorous scholarships and research in art and design, using art-making skills as analytical and communication tools to solve society's problems. Our degree programs, so far we have 4 programs that are running. We have clothing and fashion design, where upon completion a student can be a pattern designer, clothing fashion illustrator, or a fashion stylist. We have visual communication and multimedia design, where a student can be an animator, application designer, graphic designer, interface designer, or web designer. We also have creative art and industrial design. A student can be a creative art director, a design consultant, design manager, and packaging designer. And then we also have fine art, where a student can be an art historian, an illustrator, a photographer, or a curator. As for our alumni, we have students who have done well. We have contributed significantly to the industry. We have students that are designing for Edgar stores. We have students that are doing content production for Channel 160, that is Zambezi channel. We also have students who are creative directors for Adrenaline Advertising Solutions. Why choose School of Art and Design? In addition to nurturing creative, proficient, and versatile designers or artists, art and design scholars, the school is committed to promoting the application of technology in innovative product design processes to meet the demands for a highly creative personnel for both the public and private sectors.
The 16th graduation ceremony here at Chinhoyi University of Technology being conducted under strict COVID-19 guidelines. Our vision as an institution is to be the world-class institution in technological advancement and entrepreneurship. Now, joining us now is the School of Agricultural Sciences and Technology Dean, Professor Crispin Murungweni. Professor, good morning, and thank you for joining us.
Oh, good morning. Thank you very much.
It is a pleasure having you. Now, to start off, can you just share with us how you managed to outmaneuver the COVID-19 restrictions, the lockdown, in terms of conducting lectures and assessment for your students?
Yeah, on that one, we really tried our best because it is a situation that came unexpected. But as a university, also starting from the schools, we designed some programs that should help these students to benefit even without having some face-to-face lectures. So one of the things that helped us actually was using some of these virtual platforms like Zoom. So, you know, it was like we have a timetable already, as if the students are already attending some face-to-face lectures. So using that timetable, then lecturers would actually conduct some Zoom lectures where students are wherever they are. But of course, there are always challenges also, because some students will not be able to access internet. So we also took note of that. We used some other platforms like the e-portal, where you can actually upload some material and then some students can actually download the material whenever they have time. So we made sure that they would have access to their lecturers whenever they want to speak to them, asking whatever questions that they might be having. But also in terms of practicals, then that was also some challenge. But we tried to design some practicals in such a way, say in the form of videos, whereby say a technician would conduct a practical and then you shoot a video and then you send to students, and then the student would actually have this experience of seeing how things are happening. So they are these are some of the things that we actually...
Now, Professor, this conversation would not be enough if we do not talk about Education 5.0.
Yeah.
How is your institution incorporating this doctrine of Education 5.0 in terms of community engagement and education?
A beautiful concept, actually, Education 5.0, because I think you would agree with me that with Education 3.0, we were being taught to be graduates who would then go and look for employment. But with Education 5.0, there's an additional concept of innovation and industrialization. But now, for us really to make it possible for our students to learn, to change their mentality, to view education in a different way, that they are going to be people expected to create employment. We are developing what we call the agro-industrial park, where we are building some massive structures. For example, at the present moment, we have the cattle breeding project. We have the feed factories that we are building. We have the dairy system, which is two facets, that is small-scale dairy, its own structures and whatever is happening there, then the large-scale dairy, so that when we are actually teaching our students, then they have to have this hands-on practice with this infrastructure that we have, and they also see these massive structures so that they don't become scared of industries. They don't become scared of these large developments, which means they would then grow up in their minds actually with these pictures that this can be done. You know, seeing such kind of industrialization in Europe, it is something that we can do it here in Zimbabwe. So we have all these structures, and we also have the innovation hub where they could go sit, and then they generate their ideas, incubate their ideas, and then bring out some prototypes. And those prototypes can now be tested at the agro-industrial site. So they could actually see the whole chain of how the industry are developed and how they are important actually in trying to cause industry to happen.
We're speaking there to the School of Agriculture, Sciences and Technology Dean, Professor Murungweni, just giving us an insight of the university and how they are complementing Education Model 5.0. They are the leaders in technological advancement and at the technology, innovation and wealth. Professor, thank you so much for having joined us.
You're welcome. Thanks.
We are a center of entrepreneurship excellence. We are a hub of innovation technology development through practical learning initiatives. Our degrees are accredited by ZimChe. We are in partnership with professional organizations such as ACA, CIPS, CIS. So far, ACA gave us 9 exemptions out of 14 courses they offer, the highest so far in Zimbabwe. CIS also offered us 7 exemptions. So we marry the practical aspect, the professional aspect, and the theoretical aspect, making our graduates competitive on the international market. We have 5 undergraduate degree programs. We've got a BSc in Supply Chain Management, BSc in Consumer Science, BSc in Business Management and Entrepreneurship, BSc in International Marketing, and BSc in Accounting. We also run a postgraduate business school where we offer unique master's degree programs. We have Masters in Applied Entrepreneurship, which is very unique, the first of its kind in Zimbabwe. We've got Masters in Supply Chain Management, Masters in Strategic Management. We are always the market leaders in introducing these degree programs. We are also offering a Doctor of Business Administration in partnership with Binary University, the first of its kind in Zimbabwe. We are also partnering with the Zimbabwe Defense College in offering a BSc in Defense Logistics, the first of its kind in the region. We also have business incubation activities. So far, we have 25 patents, and we are on commercialization stage. We plant an entrepreneurial spirit within our graduates. We offer experiential learning. We also have graduates who marry the professional aspect, the theoretical aspect, and the practical aspect, which make them unique in the job market. So why can't you choose Chinhoyi University of Technology, School of Entrepreneurship and Business Sciences as the best business school in the world?
Thank you for joining us for the 16th graduation ceremony here at Chinhoyi University of Technology. Our mandate as an institution is teaching, learning, technology as well as community service. Joining us now is, sorry, can you start over? Sorry. Thank you for joining us for the 16th graduation ceremony here at Chinhoyi University of Technology. Our mandate as an institution is teaching, learning, community service, as well as research. Joining us now is the School of Wildlife, Ecology and Conservation Dean, Professor Edson Gandiwa. Professor, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Good morning.
Now, one issue that has been topical in all the conversations that we've been having this morning is that of Education 5.0. Your department, how has it been feeding into this doctrine?
Thank you. Good morning, colleagues. Good morning, viewers. So our School of Wildlife, Ecology and Conservation has been, infusing 5.0 in the ways that I will mention here. So first, we have reviewed all our, undergraduate and postgraduate taught programs in terms of, benchmarking them with the minimum bodies of knowledge, the MBKs, that the government has actually endorsed. Further to that, we have also been able to distinguish the 20 to 30% uniqueness of our programs, which relates to innovation and technology in terms of wildlife conservation in Zimbabwe. Also, we have actually made sure that we enhance our practicals to make sure that the students have hands-on experiences which helps them as they move forward when they graduate. Further, we have also ensured that we take them to the field, since our school has also that practical component, which is very, very essential, and more making sure that they also get the entrepreneurial skills that helps them to start on their business ventures whenever they graduate in future.
Whenever they graduate. Now let's talk about how you see this institution probably in the next 5 years.
So basically, from our perspective at the School of Wildlife, Ecology and Conservation, we see CAT playing a big role in terms of the national dimension that relates to Vision 2030 and also the devolution agenda, through training and infusing issues of capacity building, talent development for the nation, but more importantly also being able to generate knowledge that can be used by policymakers in terms of policy development. We also envisage a situation where a CAT and our school are actually a preferred choice within Zimbabwe and beyond, in terms of making sure that we bring candidates that would also get the skills to move the agenda of
development in Zimbabwe.
Now, Chinhoyi University of Technology, complementing government's vision, that of becoming an upper middle income economy by 2030, as well as government's devolution agenda. Wherever you're watching us from, be it on ZBC TV or social media platforms, Chinhoyi University of Technology, where we have more than 2,000 graduates joining us. Thank you so much for choosing us. Good morning.